We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Being in, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cincinnati, shortstop Jonathan Villar.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term. Memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Striding in, Alex Blanding.
First baseman, Alex Blanding.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Gung's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, center fielder Starling Marte.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Jason Kipnis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here's Matt Kemp now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Here's Gregory Polanco hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready now, Jung Ho Gong.
Batting
The
fifth.
average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Gone.
Hard liner to center field. Kipnis rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Kemp rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Batting sixth.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. VR fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Left fielder, Eduardo Escobar.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Polanco ranging back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Batting fifth.
At
right
the plate,
fielder,
Melky Cabrera.
Melky
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gong backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Ben Zobrist
Second
now.
baseman.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now here's the versatile
Batting
outfielder,
seven.
Albert Almora
Center fielder,
Jr.
number 9.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Batting eighth.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Polanco is there, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Elias Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Elias Diaz.
Into the windup and the pitch. To third. Profar is there, and he's retired 1 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out toward shallow right. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2. Now batting, Martin Perez.
Martin Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Escobar is there, makes the catch. Striding into the box, Alex Wood. 9-1-2 due up.
Catcher, Alex Wood.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Polanco over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard on the ground towards short. Gung is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in once again, Alex Blanding. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Out of play. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. On his way to second goes Marte. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And the Pirates have something going to start the inning. He's in there with 3 bases. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 3-1. Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He reached on a single in his first try. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He popped out in his first trip. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And it sneaks under his glove. A base hit. Let's see if they send him. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung. 3 runs already home. From the stretch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit hard to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Escobar going back, still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it now is Cabrera, and he has it for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. 13. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Cabrera is there to put it away and finally put an end to the... Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Marte. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eduardo Escobar. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. In there, 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Grounded to third. Taken there by Cabrera. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
For Cincinnati.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. For Cabrera, he picks up double number 2 on the year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs. He blew right by him. I would have to come right back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Perez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that misses inside 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning, but when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He tripled earlier. Michael Lorenzen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for.
Pitching for Cincinnati, number 21.
Here comes the first pitch.
Lorenzen.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cabrera's there.
Number 13.
1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Almora. And he makes the catch for the second out. And they'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Right fielder number
Here's Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off him.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Escobar moves over, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Albert Almora. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air to right field. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Michael Lorenzen. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bell is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jung Ho.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist is there. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. That's lifted the other way out to left. Escobar is after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with threw it right past him? A swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jonathan VR.
Cincinnati, shortstop Jonathan
ready with the
VR.
first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
First baseman number
Digging
5.
in once again, Alex Blanding. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jurickson Profar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder number 7.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he lays off for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Got him swinging as he runs the fast. Digging in the switch hitter as Drubal Cabrera. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
As Drubal.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Zobrist is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Perez getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cabrera going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Kipnis. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called in the inning. Ready for another chance. Melky Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Melky Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Flares this one over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready once again, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Polanco will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Lorenzen. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Kurt Castle will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Hit to third. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Garrett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other. Striding into the box, Matt Kemp is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Matt Kemp.
And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Into the box now. Gregory Polanco is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Escobar on the move. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jung Ho Kang. 1 run in. Jared Hughes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
55.
Digging in now, Josh Bell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
A fastball that just misses inside. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch on its way. Goes the other way, hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard up the middle. To his left. VR. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jonathan VR. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jonathan VR.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box,
batting,
Alex
first
Blanding.
baseman, Alex Blanding.
Line towards center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Here's Jurickson Profar. No hits.
Third baseman, Jurickson Profar.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set. Now the pitch. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Here's Melky Cabrera, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Zobrist now at second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Settling in now, Martin Perez. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll be charged
Leading
with
off
trying
with
to
the
get on board, leading off the
baseman,
ninth.
Ben Zobrist.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Gung will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One
Center
gone.
fielder, number 9.
Into the box, Albert Almora. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing.
Gung on the slide. It's there, and he's out. So striding in, Tucker Barnhart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. Taken in by Gung. Throw around to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through, and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him...